Yeah, the updates just keep coming in. It's hard to stay on top of all of
It
it.
really is. And thankfully, flash flooding, we call it that for a reason. It's quick up, and then a lot of times it's quick down as well. Thankfully, we're getting a break, so we're going to see some of those floodwaters recede. Sean and I have been watching, and we're really concerned about Friday because we could be doing this all over again, maybe in some different locations. So I want to outline that part of the forecast. Let me show you where we are with some of the warnings and kind of an overall picture of satellite and radar, where you still do have plenty of flash flood warnings in place, although the coverage is starting to decrease as well as the intensity. And what I mean by that is a lot of the flash flood emergencies that were in place earlier have now been downgraded to regular flash flood warnings, although they still do have that considerable tagging. So temperatures, they've been held down by all of the rain today. That's one bit of good news. 60s and 70s currently. Here's future track, and I do want to show you this. I showed you this a little bit earlier, but I really want to walk you through it. If we can get any break from the rain, that is going to be good news. We think that's going to happen this evening. There still may be some rain falling, but not the intense rain that we dealt with earlier in the day today. This will allow any of the creeks and the streams to really begin to drain a bit, maybe some of that intense flooding to go down, and hopefully we'll see that through the overnight for those areas that have really been dealing with a lot of the heavy rain. Unfortunately, we may see some heavier downpours pop up in areas that have not received as much rain. It's good that we can spread it out, but we don't want to expand the areas that we're watching for that flooding. Now, by tomorrow, midday, I still think we'll have some showers on radar, but the next thing we watch is the next complex of thunderstorms. And I know I sound like a broken record because we've been talking about line after line of storms that roll through here. This one may arrive sometime during Thursday afternoon into the evening, maybe fed by the heating of the day, so we'll have to watch this for the possibility of some severe weather. But it's really Friday morning that I'm getting a little more concerned about, and here's the reason why. Once we get into late Thursday night, we may see, very similar to what happened today, another axis of rain begin to set up. And if it sets up in the same location and we see hour after hour of some areas receive a lot of rain, we could be dealing with more flooding. The ground is already saturated. Watch future track here. Don't pay attention to exact numbers. Don't pay attention to exact location, but see how this is all lined up in one direction. That means if you just move this a little farther to the south or a little farther to the north, someone is going to get a lot of heavy rain again on Friday, and then hopefully we can still see breaks from these rain chances. As far as what to expect, this, by the way, and I'm going to go back to that, this goes from a flash flooding situation to a river flooding situation, because that entire area that has been dealing with a lot of heavy rain, now all of that has to drain, and it's going to have to go into the White River, it's going to have to go into the Whitewater River, it's going to have to go into the Wabash River. And look at this, we've extended our chance of rain showers and storms into Saturday and Sunday and maybe even into early next week.